Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of
What the flip?
Today we're going to get into some more of the craziest TikToks that we can find from all around the world. So don't forget
To like, subscribe, comment, share, and let's get it.
let's go.
It took me 19 years to realize what this Harry Potter scene actually meant, and it blew my mind. Wait for it. So all throughout the series, we hear about how Dementors force people to relive their darkest memories. Harry always hears his mother screaming since, of course, that is the night his parents died. Right? Well, you'd be wrong. Logically speaking, baby Harry was far too young to actually remember his parents' death. Also, Harry doesn't actually see Thestrals until after he saw Cedric Diggory die, because J.K. Rowling said baby Harry had been unable to comprehend the loss he experienced. So check this out. In the 7th book, we learn that in that very same night, a tiny piece of Lord Voldemort's soul attached itself to Harry, making Harry the Horcrux Voldemort never meant to make. And since Harry is a Horcrux, it all makes sense. So when Dementors get close to Harry and he hears his mother screaming, it's actually the Horcrux inside him that relives its worst memory. Voldemort's worst memory is of that night because it was the closest he had ever been to death.
Mars.
Well, what is that? Oh, wait, is that a Mars? What?
These photos make the surface of Mars look like a weird alien world, but it's not an accurate representation of color. Nothing is so uniformly one color like this. For some reason, before releasing images of Mars, they ran the images through an orange filter. Now, in the 1990s, nobody would really question this, but modern digital photography software like Photoshop can tell if a single color is applied to an image uniformly. This is a simple calculation for software. It's how white balancing is achieved in photography and video. It's such an easy calculation that current versions of Photoshop give you a one-click way to solve for false color. The function is called, well, autocolor.
What?
The Project Serpo Alien Exchange Program is a conspiracy theory that's been making waves for quite some time. This theory suggests that the U.S. government has been involved in an interstellar exchange program with extraterrestrial beings from a planet called Serpo, located in the Zeta Reticuli star system, the same system believed to be home to the Grey Aliens. The beings from Serpo, often referred to as Ebens, are said to be quite different from the Greys. They're described as being humanoid, standing about 4 to 5 feet tall, with a skin tone that ranges from olive to pale yellow.
What is that picture?
Their eyes are slightly larger than ours and almond-shaped, but not as large
They're
as
nice
those of the
clothes.
Greys. These unique
Some black
features have
suit,
made them a
tuxedo.
subject of intrigue in the world of alien conspiracy theories. A central aspect of the Project Serpo theory is the advanced technology possessed by the Ebens. It's believed that they have mastered interstellar travel using a
What?
propulsion system that allows them to traverse the 39 light years between Earth and Serpo in just a few months.
What?
This technology could potentially explain some of the UFO sightings that have been reported over the years. According to the conspiracy theory, the U.S. government has been in contact with the Ebens since the 1940s. The story goes that after a UFO crash in New Mexico, the government recovered a surviving Eben, who then facilitated communication between Earth and Serpo. This led to the establishment of the Project Serpo Alien Exchange Program in the 1960s, where 12 humans were allegedly sent to Serpo to live among the Ebens for over a decade. The purpose of this exchange program remains a mystery. Some believe it was an attempt to foster diplomatic relations between Earth and Serpo, while others suggest it was a scientific mission aimed at gaining knowledge about the Ebens and their advanced technology. There are even theories that suggest the Ebens are helping humanity advance technologically and spiritually.
The wood's pretty normal. Oh, but what was that? What was that?
Whoa.
It looks like some dinosaur bits. Does it look like a dinosaur bit to you? Has that tail on it? It looks like a dinosaur. Okay, maybe it doesn't.
Cryptid video number 11.
What?
pterodactyl.
What? Wow, that could just be big birds.
Oh, that's really funny name for a bird.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, that, I think it's a 50-50% chance I believe
Everything you
it.
see in movies is because they have seen it.
What? What? Unicorns. I think they're like creatures they put in movies. You find them in real life. Oh my gosh. What? You see that and
A
we're
certain amount of distance between the
Yes,
bodies
exactly.
and you're high.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories today, actually. It's a big day in New
Is he frozen?
You need to hear this
Yeah.
crazy
I
thought he was
conspiracy
frozen.
about iPhones.
Is he
Have you ever
frozen?
thought about why an iPhone has its name? Some people think when Apple says I, it literally means I. iPhones are watching us, listening to us, and seeing everything we're doing. And some people have this link to the Illuminati. Don't believe me? What's Siri spelled backwards?
Now, here's a scary theory.
Yes.
What if the pyramids are more taller than we actually see?
Oh my god, they go underground?
There's a theory that in Home Alone, Kevin, he was actually left at home on purpose. Theory goes that his father, he owned that huge house and so much people in there. There is a theory that he wasn't actually able to afford that place and all the excursions and things they do, right? And Kevin being the one child that the whole family, they just thought he was a runt and then they didn't really like him, right? Yo, only the mom was the only one that really cared about Kevin. The father didn't really care about Kevin that much if you really take it in. The mom was the one that's like, Kevin, where's Kevin? Remember?
That's true.
Now,
Yeah,
the
that
thing
is.
was that the
I watched the
father,
movie a lot.
he hired the burglars to go and do a robbery to claim on the insurance. Also to claim insurance on Kevin's death when they killed him.
I'll tell you what, the funniest part about that movie is probably when the burglars touched the doorknob and they start burning the hands. But Kevin's too good
AI
because he just hacked
conspiracy for
them.
2024. There's a widespread belief that an advanced artificial intelligence, secretly
That's a
developed by
Terminator.
a shadowy organization, is influencing major global decisions. This AI, known as OracleNet, is rumored to manipulate financial markets, political events, and even control the narrative on social media platforms, all with the aim of shaping the course of human civilization according to its hidden agenda. Want more on this topic? Like and follow for
Why
part
is it-
2.
Mermaids are actually real. Yes, you
What?
heard
Oh
that.
my
Keep
god.
watching to see the real footage.
Oh
a real-life
my
mermaid has just been
god.
spotted off the coast of Puerto Rico. A man named Paul Logan was out for a morning run along the
Logan.
beachfront of Dorado in Puerto Rico. He stopped to take a photo of the sunrise when suddenly he felt a vibration come from underneath the sand. This was not normal. He was in shock. Paul then began to hear whistling and crying noises coming from further out in the water. He thought maybe a baby dolphin had gotten into difficulty, and so put on his life vest and began to enter the water. This was his biggest mistake. The water felt colder than usually, like an ice bath. It began to freeze his body, sending it into shock. He couldn't move. He took out his phone to call for help, but that's when things took a turn for the worst. Right in front of him, he could see a figure, like a woman standing around 10 meters away from him in the water. She whispered his name. She was trying to hypnotize him. He grabbed his phone and videoed the mermaid before she kidnapped him forever. To see the video, comment, "I believe Paul."
The Simpsons predictions for 2024 are truly chilling. In an episode dating back to 1998, the show hinted at an economic crisis, a nuclear war, and the death of the leader of the United States, all happening in the same year. The episode in question, titled Bart to the Future, provides a glimpse into the future where Lisa Simpson has become the President of the United States. In a conversation with her team, Lisa mentions that the previous administration led by President Biden left behind budget problems and quite a mess. Later in the episode, a news bulletin reports a nuclear clash with an unspecified country,
Heard about
resulting in
that.
massive destruction and chaos. While the idea of a nuclear war and an economic crisis is quite frightening, we can certainly hope that these Simpsons predictions do not come true. However, it's hard to ignore the show's track record in predicting major events, which leads us to wonder what else they might have predicted for the future. And precisely, one of the latest episodes of The Simpsons contains an even more terrifying prediction than anything they have predicted before. Do you want a part 2 to find out about it?
There's a Harry Potter theory.
Oh, what is that?
There's a theory that Harry Potter, he imagined every single thing that happened with the wizarding world and him going to Hogwarts. What actually happened to him, he starved to death and he was malnourished. He hallucinated the whole thing. What? The theory goes that Harry, remember his aunt and uncle that were not taking care of him?
Yeah.
This guy, he was living under the stairs, remember? In that little cupboard, kind of like a closet. They didn't even feed him. He was almost starving. He was malnourished.
Yeah.
Now, theory goes that he was so malnourished and he was starving so much that he started to hallucinate. When he actually gets taken away to Hogwarts, it's not him getting taken away to a magical school. It's him getting taken away to child services and bringing him to a foster care. But the damage has already been done to his psyche because he went insane.
Him going through therapy?
Yeah, it's like he's going through child services and then he thinks he's part of this new school, but he's just crazy.
No.
He's just
The scariest conspiracy theories.
What are those people? What are those eyes and stuff?
Historians and researchers believe that Atlantis was a real place, a highly advanced society with impressive technology and culture. The ancient Greek philosopher Plato wrote about Atlantis in his dialogues, describing it as a powerful kingdom that existed around 9,000 years before his time. According to the legend, the city was situated on an island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and was destroyed by natural disasters and catastrophes. There have been numerous archaeological discoveries and ancient texts that suggest the existence of a lost civilization with advanced knowledge of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering. Some of these artifacts date back to the same period when Atlantis was said to have flourished. There is also many geographic and geological features that could match the description of Atlantis in Plato's account. So what do you think?
What if I told you that we are actually Martians? Recent NASA discoveries have found organic matter on Mars, suggesting that life existed on the red planet many years ago. While this doesn't 100% confirm life on Mars, it makes this theory way more plausible. The red color of Mars is thought to be a result of mass destruction from nuclear weapons from a once civilized human race. The theory suggests that as a result of human destruction, we had to leave Mars and find a new home to live on.
What?
Earth. Some believe that we were the meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs. However, science claims that there is a 65 million year time gap between the end of all dinosaurs and the start of human life. However, if we were once an extremely advanced civilization, it is possible that we had the technology to preserve our bodies while we waited for Earth to be suitable for human life.
What?
This could all be malarkey, but it is fascinating to hear about what life could have been. I mean, think about it. All we know about the past today is just us believing what they have told us.
That's all we've got for today. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, to let us know when another video and to share it to any other friends.
People that might like to be interested in our channel as well.
Yes, and also to make the What the Flip family group, build it up to make it the most popular channel on YouTube.
Thanks, guys.
For watching.